Welcome, everyone, to Noche Enabia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. They've got Embid. Draymond Green is out there with Whitmore. Then there's Powell. And it's Garland in at the 1. And for the Rockets, Wall out there with Tyler Herro. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Ware in a power forward. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
So the Rockets win the tip. Here's Ball. And it's Joel Embid with the rebound. Garland looking it over. Sinks the three-pointer.
Very solid from deep. Darius Garland hurts you in so many ways.
Now Herro. Down low. And Gafford throws it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
McDaniels dishes the ball. From past the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc.
You know, if LaMelo shoots it at a high clip from deep, man, oh man, I don't know how anybody's going to guard it.
Garland, the pass to Embid. Back to Garland. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And so Powell will bring it up for Milwaukee. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
And the Rockets with possession here, following the bucket by the Bucks. Just 5 on the clock. There's McDaniels. Off target from three-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Houston on D. Green passes to Embid. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Ware. No good on the triple. Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Garland against Ball. Lets the 3 fly. The Rockets pull it in. Pass to Ware. Fires the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
There's Garland. Softly drops in the floater. Garland's got 7 points.
Nice start as he's knocked down 3 of his first 4 and has hit the ground at high speed.
Ball, the pass to McDaniels. Great tee that time from Green.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
To the middle, Embid. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Joel Embid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around, and he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch, this guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about penny-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Here's Joe. Shot clock at 5. McDaniels passes to Bowl. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
For somebody like Bowl to easily knock down threes, that's like having a cheat code.
And here's Embid. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. And it goes out of bounds. One off Bowl. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Kevon Looney is checked in for Joel Embid. Derek Jones comes in for Draymond Green. Hardaway's checked in for Whitmore. And Shepard subbed in for Powell. Now, here's Garland. Coming off a stellar performance against Washington. Jones hits for 2, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's G. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Nurkic kicks the ball. No good on the 3. The Bucks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Hardaway with a wide open look. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
This is Hardaway's game. A quick trigger shooter who wants to score as often as possible.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
Let's hear it one more time for your one and only Buck City.
Rockets trail. Now here's Hardy. And there's the pass to G. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. 1:57 left in the first quarter of the game. The Bucks have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. There's Garland. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Hardy passes to G. They get it back.
The defense getting physical with Ball. Too physical, in fact.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And teams getting geared up great for the stretch run. Does that give you extra motivation as a player?
Oh, yes. Seeing that finish line can really help you out down the stretch. As a player, ending the year strong is key, whether you're in the playoff race or in the locker.
And Jaden Hardy is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Alec Burks checked in for the Rockets.
Alec Burks.
Outside Garland. Out to Hardaway. Pocket 6. Moves back up. Looney. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
And it's Looney with the rebound. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 1. And Ball sends it. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And the Rockets making a change here. McGee's checked in.
McGee.
Jones drives in. It's rebounded by Houston. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The Rockets have shot 2 free throws and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Second team foul.
He's off on the first. Now, Greg, it took 4 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on.
Now, here's Burks. There's 14 seconds left in the first. In the corner, Bull with it. From downtown, the rebound by Shepherd. Outside Hardaway. Drills the three-pointer. Hardaway has got 5 now.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. The Bucks ahead, up 3. We'll be back shortly, live from Houston, Texas. We welcome you back to Noche Latino. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got Draymond Green, Shepherd out there with Powell. Then it's Joel Embid, and it's Whitmore in at the 3 spot. Bogdanovich passes the ball. Good on the bucket. He has 7.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
Pass to Embid. Here's Shepherd. He's covered by Ball. And there's Shepherd on the assist by Embid.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Powell against Herro. Kicks it to Ball. Passes to Bull. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Ball. It's stolen by Shepherd. Pass to Powell. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And he lays in the alley-oop. Now it's a 5-point Bucks lead.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Timeout called, the Rockets. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Hall. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Bol Bol. McDaniels comes in for Bogdanovich. She's checked in for Tyler Herro. And it's Hardy in for Ball. Here's Ware, headed by Green. Over in the corner, McDaniels. 5 on the clock. A 3-ball. Ware, no good. Bucks leading by 5. Here's Powell, got a piece of it. And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Ulrich. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways, I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together, involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
Now, here's Hardy. Guarded by Embid. Here's Gafford. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gafford's got his second bucket tonight.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Powell, the pass to Embid. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Now, here's Hardy. He's guarded closely. McDaniels kicks to Ware. Houston needs to get a shot. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The pass to Shepard. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Nurkic checked in for the Rockets. Now, here's Hardy. Guarded closely. McDaniels passes to Hardy. Houston moving it around. Pass to Gafford. And here's Hardy. Scoreless thus far. Here's Shepard. And finished off by Shepard.
Well, he's got such a good understanding of when to go after the steals. Excellent instincts defensively from Embid there.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
It's tipped. Here's Gafford. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Gafford's got 6.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Bucks leading by 6. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Houston making some changes. McGee, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Alec Burks comes in for G. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Hardy. The Bucks also changing it up. Kevon Looney is checked in for Joel Embid. Derek Jones comes in for Green. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Whitmore. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Milwaukee.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor. And so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
And the dunk by Powell.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Over to the left wing. McDaniels gets a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good. Here's Jones. And the rebound by Nurkic. Rockets trail by 11. Here's Burks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Bucks making a switch here. Harlan's checked in, and Burks hits 2 free throws.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And here's Harlan for 3. The offensive rebound. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covered a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
The shot by McDaniels, no good.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Now, here's Garland. Covered by Joe. Looney passes to Garland. Powell against McDaniel. The shot by Powell, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Burks looking around. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Nurkic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jones Jr.
A physical big. Nurkic embracing, going up and attracting the contact when he's trying to score.
They are perfect from the line in this quarter and need to stay aggressively in attack mode if they want to gain control of this game.
Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
There's Garland. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Joe with it. Garland picks him up. Joe, good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
24 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Garland. Unable to get that one. He got it up. And that one released in time, but no good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks lead by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with Doc Rivers. Doc, a back-and-forth affair so far. How do you pick it up in the second half?
Well, they were just a more physical team. I mean, they blew up all our actions. They got all the 50-50 balls. We got back in the game because we started doing it back at them, so that's important.
We'll see if you can keep that up. Thanks, Doc. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. And in that period, the most they trailed by was 3. Well, for Milwaukee, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Well, they made a concerted effort to get out on the fast break. Dunks, alley-oops, run the lanes, had every opportunity, and it's wearing the defense down.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
And taking a look at their outside shooting, got to be honest, it's pretty horrific. Under 30%, which is something you never want to see. They need to reevaluate what they're doing on offense because they're leaving points on the table.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had take a lot out of it.
They've got LaMelo Ball. He's out there with Tyler Herro. Daniel Gafford is out there with Jaden McDaniel. And it's Ware in at the 4-man position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Inside, Embid. The big man Embid converts inside.
Hey, go to that whenever you can. I mean, Embid has a huge advantage in size and skill.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Green deciding where to go with it. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist from Green. Garland's got 11.
Gritty bucket. Garland knows he's going to take contact, but does not back down.
Back to ball. That's tipped and stolen by Whitmore. And here we go. Fast break, and Whitmore's got it.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Rockets. 8-point game. He kicks to McDaniels. Embid with the steal. And here we go. Powell heading to the hoop. Misses the layup. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Ball, the pass to Herro. From outside the arc. And that's good. LaMelo Ball for 3. He's got 10.
Defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Embid, a good finish at the rack off the slick feet. And the Bucks lead by 7. Ball against Garland. Drops in the layup for 2. Ware's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And make some noise for your Rockets Houston team.
Houston making some changes. Bull. He's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And G's subbed in for McDaniels. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Garland kicks to Powell. Outside Garland. 5 to shoot. Tipped, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Rockets ball.
Rockets trail by 5. Herro on the wing, guarded by Powell. G, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. From 6 away. Embid against Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
Does he even have to jump? Bull is a long guy.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Outside Garland. Here he goes. Lays it up off the glass. Garland's got 15.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Ball, the pass to Herro.
And tenacious play there from Herro in the paint, refusing to let the foul hold back his shot.
This is his first free throw of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Looney's checked in for Embid. Jones comes in for Whitmore. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Powell. Looney finds Hardaway. Shoots over Herro. Hardaway, no good. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Ball. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Hey, Ball has tremendous confidence, oozing with confidence. He feels like he can cross up anybody defending him.
Garland against Ball. Back to Garland. To the inside. And slammed in by Jones.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Herro from long range. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 8 here in the quarter. Houston's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range.
2 minutes.
Throws it up high.
Great job moving the rock by Herro. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Milwaukee in the lead. Timeout called the Bucks.
Fans, we want to know who wants a free t-shirt.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Houston.
For your one and only Buck City, Texas.
1:46 left to play in the third. Now, here's Looney. Not a lot of room. Herro against Hardaway. It's rebounded by Houston.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Here's G. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Ball for the lead. They get it back. Kicks it out to Herro. Here's G. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Herro passes to G. It's good. This game is all even. G's got his second bucket of the night.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Looney, and goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Herro kicks to McGee, pass to G. That 3 off the mark.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Ball, no good. Garland, that's for 2. Oh, Clark, it went in! Count it!
Yeah!
Your Rockets,
Resourceful
52,
move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
Darius Garland has been leading the charge for the Bucks. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. Right back after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got Powell. Jones is out there with Whitmore. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Embid in at the center.
First team foul.
Here's Joe.
And when Garland is engaged on D, it's a great sign for this team.
Pass to Whitmore. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Rockets trail by 6. Joe with it. Now McDaniels. Now here's Hardy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good on the 3-point shot.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Outside Garland. And yes, it's good. Garland's got 23 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
A shot by McDaniels, no good.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Here's Whitmore. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Son Jaden McDaniels.
This is what I love about Whitmore, his fearless attitude and that ability to draw foul.
Burks, he's checked in for Hardy. Rockets trail by 6. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Joe can't get it to go. And so Garland will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Dishes to Embiid. Oh, he's going right to the rack. Embiid.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
Joe passes to McDaniels. Here's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Whitmore throws it down.
There's no shortage of verticality to Whitmore's game. He makes for a big target above the rim.
And here's Burks. To the right side. Here's Ware. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. It's a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. Now, Coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Thank you, David. He feeds it to Ware. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Milwaukee leading by 11. Here's Whitmore. Rebounded by Gafford. Houston's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Ball. Kicks it to Ware. Clock at 4. And it's off from 3-point range.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Back to ball. The feed to Ware. It's Joe on the wing. No good from outside.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
To the paint. Here's Powell.
Houston foul. Daniel Gafford. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
First free throw is good. And the Rockets making a change here. Herro's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Green's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Rockets trail by 15. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
You know, we all know about the flair and sizzle to LaMelo Ball's game. The highlight reel plays, all of that is great, but I also like the fact that he's got great length at the point guard position, which presents a lot of problems at both ends.
A superb pass from Garland. He's all for setting up his teammate.
For Houston, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. And a wide open look for Herro. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game. Bucks leading by 13. To the middle.
2 minutes.
Powell, that's good. Powell's got 7 points for the quarter.
And smart of Garland to stay flexible, finding a teammate instead of forcing that one.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Well, it's been an express lead to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Darius Garland.
Well, without question, I think it was his ability to get baskets that made him a standout tonight. The defense had no answer for him, and he took full advantage. He hustled well, he moved well, knocked down his shots. He was outstanding.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Ball kicks to Ware. The 3. That one's rebounded by Embid. Embid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around for the Bucks.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Darius Garland.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Pass to Garland. With the teardrop. Another shot. And the rejection by Gafford. And he recovers it. Ball feeling it out a bit. He dishes it to Ware. Outside, Herro. From deep. And Embid pulls it down. And here we go. Powell heading to the hoop.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA. No matter what, they got it done.
3. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And he knocks down the first.
You know, with LaMelo, you really have a one-man offense. I mean, there's not much he can do on this end of the court.
Stolen by Ball. He gets it in there.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one.
The end of the game.
This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.